During our research process, we used Windows Excel to present our audience questionnaire results. It made it easy for us to clearly see what features of glasses mainstream people prefer, and so what features our products should have. The main use of technologies in the research done was on the web. We used YouTube and Google Images to look at other products and brands similar to ours. As you can see here, we're watching a Specsavers advert and looking at examples of web pop-ups on Google Images. In terms of planning, we used our camera phones to take photos of potential locations, as you can see here, and costumes, and then uploaded them onto our blogs via email. This allowed us to easily compare 4 locations on the screens of our computers, which wouldn't have been possible without this technology. We also used a voice recorder to record our discussion concerning sponsorship ideas. This allowed us to record our ideas as they developed and showed them more naturally than possible when writing down our ideas after discussion. We also used our camera phones to create photographic storyboards in order to establish which shots and angles we wanted to use, and so that when it came to the actual shoot, we could just look at the photos for a guide, and that we could identify and eliminate problems that would occur during the shoot. As you can see here, we realised after taking the photos that the shot wasn't close enough to the paint, and so during the shoot we made sure that it was. In terms of production, we used technologies such as iMovie and Photoshop. We used the latter in the production of our pop-up. The lasso tool came in handy while neating up the model's clothes. We got rid of a tag and another tag, including this one here, which says Thin Soleil. Obviously, we don't want to be advertising other brands on our advert, so it was important that we got rid of that. And yeah, so I just copied and pasted a bit next to it. And then, because it's lighter than it should be, I'm going to use the burn tool to make it darker. We used YouTube and Google to find out how to do things that we didn't previously know how to do on iMovie and Photoshop, for example. For instance, it was important for our logo image to have a clear background, and after watching a YouTube video, we learned it was possible for us to achieve this transparency. And here I am just saving it as a JPEG so that I can use it in iMovie. I'm going to save it to the highest quality, of course. And here I am superimposing the logo into the actual video. I'm just putting it in the right place. And click done. And this just shows how we created the impression of sound continuity. So by overlapping the sound clips of each shot, we eliminated the sudden jump of sound, which sounds really unprofessional. And yeah, we did that in all shots of all our productions when possible. And we use YouTube as a source for non-diegetic sound because the birdsong that we wanted wasn't available on iMovie. So by copying the URL into a YouTube converter, the sound clip is turned into an MP3, which means that you can use it in iMovie. So I'm just going to drag it into where I want it, and then obviously it's a long clip, so we just clipped it down using clip trimmer and made it into the appropriate length. And then we applied a fade in and fade out. At the beginning, this is to suggest an awakening, the morning, like the dawn. And then we turned down the overall volume because it's only background noise and the birds are supposedly outside. So yeah, I'm just going to adjust it, put it in the right place so that it fades in when the screen is black. We also used blogger.com to present and analyze our research, planning, construction, and evaluation. And here I'm just showing you how we uploaded our products from YouTube onto the blog, saving it as sponsorship final, so yeah, to easily present our productions on the blog. Finally, QuickTime Screen Recorder allowed us to show all of these technologies that we used during the process, and iMovie, which I'm showing you now, allowed us to make these into one video and then allowed me to explain the processes using iMovie's voice recorder.